Hey everyone, what up? Welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by the title, this is on episode 3 of Koutetsujou no Kabaneri. And yes, it is finally back. If you didn't know, it was delayed, and the reasoning behind that was because there was an earthquake in Japan. So, there was, on the channel that usually plays, there was news for that instead. So, finally, it is back though. And this episode definitely, I enjoyed it. It was still good. It didn't have as much crazy action as the first two did, but I didn't expect it like every episode to be like that. Um, Unless you consider action, being the fact that Ikoma got his ass kicked by Mume. Like throughout this whole episode, just seeing him just getting knocked around by her, dude. I was like, dang, Mume, you're ruthless, just kicking his ass all over the place. But this episode is definitely more for like the backstory of Ikoma and a little bit more of what Kabaneri are, and now we know that they're pretty much like vampires. They have to drink blood to survive, and as you can see at the end, Ikoma about to take a bite of Ayame. Yeah, the big question there is when you are bitten by a Kabaneri, do you turn or you don't? Is different. When you get bitten by a Kabaneri, they turn you into a zombie. So if you get bitten by a Kabaneri, do they just take your blood, or do they really change you as well? Because if they change you, then Ayame is screwed. If they don't, then I'm guessing he's just gonna take some blood. To which I'm just thinking, like at that point, I was like, Mume, why didn't you tell him about the blood thing? What? You're just gonna let him figure it out himself? And I'm guessing because he was losing blood, that he needed blood himself, and that's why all of a sudden it changes him. That's another thing, is she has so much more control and probably learn more about it. Besides they were trying to train, but it was more for like fighting and everything. And how she's like, oh, her thing, he has like this full on brace thing around his neck to stop it from going. Hers is just this, like, it's just like a headband kind of thing, like a little piece of cloth, and then if she takes it off, all of a sudden her full power comes out. So that's interesting to know that maybe when he does it too, his full power will come out, and yeah, at the moment he's just too scared to take it off, obviously. Um, but yeah, it was a pretty interesting episode, learning about Ikoma and his past, and it's pretty sad. We learn more about what happened with him and his sister, and that's what the stone thing on his hand is for. It's a kind of a memento from her, and pretty much a symbol of he wants to, he's never going to run away again, even if it means he's going to die. He's gonna fight, kind of thing like that, and protect people. He's not gonna let what happened with his sister, where he just ran away. And I mean, I get that he feels sorry for that, but there's nothing he could have done for the sister. That's the sad thing. His sister was bitten. There was nothing he could have done. Even if he somehow fought that thing, he probably would have got bitten too. And even if he survived and didn't get bitten, she still would have turned. I'm pretty sure the sister was thinking, run, get away, live, kind of thing. Not, oh, come help me and die too, kind of thing. I don't know. I get what he's going through. Like, I would feel the same. Like, oh my gosh, if I just stayed, maybe I could have done something. But there's nothing really you could have done. Sorry, Ikoma, but that's just the truth there. Um, but yeah, this episode is definitely more for his backstory. We got a little bit of what's going. Of course, something bad happens. The water tank gets broken, so they have to repair it. It was pretty cool seeing the train like go around in a circle, and so they have like a little perimeter kind of thing. I know that the elderly and everything want to have their funeral thing, but that fire is probably going to draw attention, and at the moment there's no Kabaneri coming, but there's noise going around everywhere. Everyone's making noise. I honestly think like next episode we're going to have Kabaneri coming in to attack, and that's along with obviously finding out Ikoma took a bite of Ayame, because there was no one near her, so I don't think anyone's gonna stop him. Kurusu, the samurai guy, yeah, that guy just keeps getting more and more irritating, to be honest. He just doesn't like. He's like, no, you're a Kabane. You gotta kill. I gotta kill you. And like a lot of the people were like that too. And I get that it's out of fear, but him. It's totally different. He just sees like, oh, we have to kill all of them. Like, oh man, dude, calm down. Get off your high horse. At least Ayame, like at first, I didn't care for her too much. I didn't hate her either. But this episode definitely, like, you seen how strong she is. I thought she was just gonna be like a spoiled princess kind of thing, but she definitely showed guts and definitely like spoke out, telling people what, no, they helped us. Stop now. Like, she was being a leader, and even showed up when she tried to make a demonstration on Ikoma to stab him. Well, she wasn't gonna stab him. She thought he was gonna stop him, but it still ended up stabbing him. But yeah. So this episode definitely, we get a little bit of insight on Ikoma. I would say, I don't know about you guys, but like Ayame's her personality a little bit more. She's definitely more stronger than I thought. Not just that weak, spoiled princess. I'm not too sure if she's gonna survive though, considering we don't know if getting bitten by a Kabaneri will turn you or not. So we'll learn that in the next episode. That's the big cliffhanger. That was the one where I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So they're like vampires. They need blood. Why didn't Mume tell Ikoma, to be careful for that? She just goes off on her own. But yeah, the big emotional part too that we had besides Ikoma's past was also the fact that, she was having fun with all the kids. Everyone was starting to like her. And then she's like, oh, I need blood. And everyone's like, oh, so you just expect us to turn like that or something like, there was some crazy stuff going on. Everyone getting mad at her. And I love Mumi's personality. She's just so nonchalant. I'm like, yeah, well, I can't help it. I need blood. I'm a Kabaneri. And she's just like, whenever someone provokes her, she's like, shing, let's fight then. Come on, let's bring it on. I love her. She's like my favorite character in this so far at the moment. Ikoma, not so much. Kind of a weakling at the moment, but probably as we go on in the future, he'll get stronger, But yeah, that lady being, I knew it. I knew she was like, she's, Kabane, and that's why when Mumi went in. But it was weird that she couldn't find her after. I'm guessing it's because of the life in her, the unborn baby. Maybe it kind of masked I don't know if she goes by scent or how she senses there's a Kabane there, but I guess it masks the presence of the Kabane, and that's why Mume couldn't tell that lady was Kabane. But that moment when she stabbed her and then after found out that she was pregnant, her eyes widening after just having fun and playing with the kids. Damn, that sucks. But like, even if there's no way to stop, she's turning into a zombie. She's a Kabane. What are they gonna do? They can't extract the baby. The lady's already a zombie, so the baby's going to, like, there's no way unless you're gonna have like you're gonna take the baby out like quickly. I don't even know if the baby will not be infected by the fact that the mom was, because yeah. So honestly, it sucks, but what is she gonna do? Stop fighting? What are they gonna do? Trap her and try and get the baby out? There's no way that's gonna happen. So it sucks, but that's what you gotta do. There's no way to stop it. It's not like, wait, she's pregnant, and all of a sudden, like, they're gonna like, okay, let's stop fighting, guys. Stop, don't kill her. She's pregnant, but she's a zombie already. Like, what the heck? Come on, dude. It sucks, but that's it. There's nothing she could have done. But yeah, that was the episode. Definitely a more, not as action-packed as it was. Definitely more learning about the backstory of Ikoma. A little bit more character development with Ayame and Mume and everyone else there. Obviously seeing the problem with everyone wanting them off the train, them trying to get there, the train messing up. Now they have to repair, and I'm guessing the next episode things are going to go down. We're going to see if Ayame is alive or not, if she turns because he bit her, or if he even bites her if someone goes to save her. Maybe Koutetsujou was nearby somewhere, and he's like, I knew we should have killed you or got you off the train when we had the chance, kind of bullcrap thing again. And then yeah, how we'll also learn about the blood thing, how they're gonna get the blood, because if she's so nonchalant about it, I'm guessing that they don't turn when she bites them, when she takes blood. So yeah, that's probably it, I'm thinking. But I'm thinking also that while they're there, here comes the Kabaneri, because all the noise and everything that's going on, the fire out, people better get on the train, gotta get out of here fast. But yeah, that was pretty much the episode. Honestly enjoyed it. Definitely a different view, a different type of episode compared to the action-packed ones of the episode 1 and 2, but definitely still just as good, and cannot wait for the next episode. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Is anything I'm missing you want to talk about? Comment below as well. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.